Hello again, everybody. Welcome on back. It is Hobo-led Tasso here, and we are back with another episode of the AFC Richmond career mode. Not long left to go in this first season, ladies and gentlemen. We have mega huge games coming up in April. Liverpool and Arsenal away in the Premier League could go a long way in determining if we get a top 4 spot. We have the semi-finals if the FA Cup against Leicester. And then after that, we've got 4 more games left in the Premier League, and all of these games are super important. They will determine where we finish in the Premier League. We are right there. We are so close. That game against Arsenal, it's going to be massive. The game against Liverpool that we've got right now, also pretty big, because if they win it, they will jump us in the table. We win against them, we're 6 points away. With only 6 games to go, we may almost effectively knock them out of their chance of a top 4 spot. This is all so massive, right? Like, all this entire month or 2 that we have coming up, it will determine so much for us. I mean, Jamie Tartt, Danny Rojas, and Obi Sanya, I suppose, as Hughes, as well as a few others, have just been so good this season. And look at Obi Sanya going up 4 overall, and he's still 23 years of age only. And then you got Rojas by the 1, Jamie Tartt by 2. I said jokingly at the start of the series, oh, I can get Jamie Tartt to like the 90 rated or something like that and win him a Ballon d'Or. Could very well do it. Big game this coming up against Liverpool. I think that Arsenal game that we have coming up away, since they're the ones that are above us, they're the ones in that top 4 spot, that is absolute must win. I mean, this is also pretty damn important too. Will our boys of AFC Richmond be able to come to Anfield and take down this famous football club? I'm telling you, I'm screaming out for like a Jamie Tartt, Danny Rojas goal in front of the Kop. This is all I want to see. Liverpool starting 11 looks pretty familiar. I mean, they have pretty well not made any new additions. Even on the bench, I can't see any new faces. It's a familiar team for us too. We're kicked off. Oh, to get 3 points here, it'd be big. Oh, nobody was with Salah. Oh, Salah! Why would he give that up? He had a great chance. Okay, another good challenge. You didn't even get the ball off of him. Oh, that I thought was way closer to me. And a good save from O'Brien. Actually bailed me out there. Shocker. Another attack for Liverpool. Clear that one away. Lovely job. Just another one. Belt it clear. Not really belting it. Seriously, you're kidding me. You can't whack it upfield. We still have to deal with it. That's bloody ridiculous. It's typical. Honestly, I might not even bother fucking playing the game. If they're just going to give Liverpool 10 attacks and give us 1 for the whole game, that's fucking stupid. I'm done with it. I honestly want to give up fouls. We can't even give up fouls even when I'm trying. Darwin Núñez. O'Brien makes another hold. I don't like this one. Oh, man, I really don't like this one. Yeah, come all the way out. O'Brien. Oh, he's fucking... Whoa! Oh, why didn't he shoot? Why didn't he shoot? All right, 10 minutes left to go. This could very well be our last attack of the game. In front of the Kop. Go on, Rojas. Make that diverting run. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I tried to get him to change direction, and it happened at the last second, and obviously he was offside, for God's sake. That's the easiest bit of defending I've ever seen, and we are going to actually get it back, you know. But we're not going to be allowed to continue it. Oh, yeah, typical. All right, fine. Well, it looks like it's going to be a draw then, and that's apparently a good result for Liverpool. It's not a good result for any of these clubs. You stay behind us. We are probably a little further away now from Arsenal. And I really can't remember how many goalless draws we have had in this series. That might be the first. Now that I think about it, it very well could be. Nah, there was probably another 1 or 2, but yeah, we come away with Anfield with a point, but no goal. I will say that I feel like O'Brien bailed us out a fair bit. This guy was always the guy. He was always the keeper. Zero was not it. This man's been amazing. Arsenal have West Ham United to play, and I don't think West Ham are doing all too great this season. They're like 11th, but if somehow West Ham could pull off a shock win against Arsenal, oh, I would take that so much. All we can do is advance forward. I mean, Wolverhampton Wanderers next up. That's at home. And looking at the standings, I think it might have been a draw because we're only 4 points behind us. Next up at home, Wolverhampton Wanderers, like we pointed out. But I would like to think maybe a sim and win could be possible. Don't keep in mind, we've got the semi-final against Leicester City in the FA Cup coming up. And then after that, that massive, mega game against us. So big I can barely speak. It's that big. It's that big. It's 2-1. It's Rojas and Tartt both scoring. The oiled up arms of Adama must have slipped in and scored me one. or them one, but it's fine. It's okay. We will shift our attention from the Prem to the FA Cup again. And looking at this month of April, with the ridiculous amount of games in it, we are yet to actually taste defeat. We've just had a lot of draws. Considering they're against the teams they are against, I suppose maybe you can't complain too much. But look, I guess it is what it is. Semi-final, we have been to Wembley already this season. We're going back again, this time to see if we can get a win to get into another cup final. This would be ridiculous if we could find a way to get to both cup finals in the same first season. How good is it to be back in this stadium, ladies and gentlemen? Wembley once again. If we do indeed get past Leicester, it's either Newcastle or Arsenal, the FA Cup specialists, that will be taken on. Evans is hanging up the boots for Leicester. We're still yet to see if Roy Kent is hanging up the boots. At the moment, I don't think he will be. Well, Johnny Evans, mate, Ted Lasso would never say this, but Ned Lasso will say it, or Led Tasso. I hope you enjoy your last ever FA Cup game, mate, because this is it for you. We are taking these boys down. We've already won once already at Wembley Stadium. 4-1 against Chelsea. We are specialists at this, and we got a free kick early. That's going to be a free kick. We're literally just getting the same damn thing that we got, but now on the other side of the goal. Oh, Christ, maybe I'll just whip something in, eh? Let's go for it. It's not actually too bad, you know. Oh, hello. No, Tony Lasso wins the header, and that's it. I don't know how he got that. That'll do. Oh, yes. All right. Maybe the volley from right on the edge of the box was quite ambitious. Oh, my goodness. Leicester have an attack here. Look at this. We've got Isaac McAdoo in the way. He needs to intercept this. He needs to get in the way of Daka. Oh, it's fine. We got Dixon and O'Brien and clear. Thank God. All right, this is maybe what we're looking at here. I've got Rojas up ahead. I don't think, no, not yet. Rayner, Rojas, he's standing still. I've got Jamie Tart, mate. We're all just so bunched up. We need width. We might get it in the form of Bumper Catch. It's, no, Mo Bumper Catch is missed. We might get a second chance at it. Tart. Oh, fuck off. 2 times we've hit the woodwork. No way. Cheeky one here. Yeah, third time. Third time's the charm. And Danny Rojas is the goal scorer. Could you imagine if he had hit the woodwork again? I literally would have committed seppuku. Oh, well, that's pretty easy. And another one dealt with. Holy crap, we are just dealing with everything Leicester City are throwing at us. It's crazy. And now in comes one more one. That's a deep one, but Obisanya is there. And it's up in the air, and it's punched away by Smithies. We're actually going to get on the end of this one. It's quite fortuitous. Rojas. Curling effort, Rayner. Oh, the finesses are dead, but it's okay. Oh, it's fine, though. We get a 1-0 victory in 90 minutes. No need for extra time. Leicester City go out, and after hitting the woodwork twice in the space of 10 seconds, we keep the attack alive, and we find a winner through that man. The Mexican will send us through to a second cup final. Danny Rojas. Oh, and it looks like Arsenal, the FA Cup specialists. Yeah, my voice broke a little bit there. We can ignore that. It would appear Arsenal are the ones that take out Newcastle. I would have loved to have had Newcastle in the final, but we've got Arsenal, and we've got Arsenal in the Premier League as well. We are battling with this football club for Champions League and now for an FA Cup title. Holy crap, we are making quick rivals of Arsenal Football Club. Unbelievable. We have got a week-long break. Then we have Arsenal. After this, we have another game a week after that. West Ham. We got Southampton. We've got Arsenal. We've got Fulham. And then we have got Brighton. We're going to be absolutely full. Crazy to think about too. Even if we got Newcastle in the FA Cup final, we're still technically battling with them as well. I mean, we have a game in hand. We can win. And we will go top again ahead of both Arsenal and Newcastle. If we beat Arsenal in this game that we have coming up, we will be in 4th place. And from that point on, it is in our hands for the final 4 games. I'm trying one final time to make sure Roy Kent does not retire. I'm going to give him a new contract. He's got 2 years left on it. I'll just give him no extension. Maybe I'll actually negotiate. He doesn't want an extension. I'm going to try to get him at least an extra year. That would put him to 3 years. So he'd be playing until he's like, what, 44? And it seems like he's going to go with it. Wow. We are going to We are going to make sure there is not a cartilage left in this man's knees or body anywhere. And again, I'll just, as a courtesy, I'll give him an extra 5K a week. How about that, mate? Yeah, that's good enough. Lovely. All right, you're not going nowhere, Roy Kent. Not at least at the end of season 1. We are keeping our captain. I mean, he is going to be a brittle old man at the end of this, but it's going to be beautiful. And he's going to once again lead the team out in yet another huge game of football. This is it. We don't have any more games against any other teams sort of in our general vicinity. This is it. This game sets the tone for whether or not we make Champions League. It's got to be a win. It's the biggest game of our Premier League season. I'm playing it in full, and look at their starting 11. Half of them are down to about 2/3 of their stamina already. Just gas out before the end of the game, lads. That would be amazing. We are fresh as a daisy. Arsenal are going to be walking wounded out there. That is all shaping up for us. Yes, it may be an Arsenal home game, but I still have belief that we will be able to take them down. I just got to keep, that man Gabriel Jesus quiet. Odegaard. I'm trying to remember who scored against me the last time we played them as well. I think I do remember Martin Odegaard having a good day. So we're just going to try to shut them down completely. I want another clean sheet, not just a win. We want to be playing Champions League. You got to prove, show me that you deserve Champions League. We're off. Wow, that's pretty easy. Floated ball in. Pass. Oh, right at the end, it's denied by Ramsdale. Unbelievable. That would have been a sick assist. The work Goodman heads it all the way back. Awkward one. O'Brien will claim it. Yeah, that's all right. That's more than all right. That is a 1-0 lead, and Jamie Tart is the goal scorer. It is a fast-paced, frantically paced first 15 minutes, and it's actually really nicely set up. We put it on his right foot. That's the shift, letting the ball run across. I was worried he wouldn't do it. He did it all right, and it's a lovely hit. Had a couple of chances moments ago. He had what would have almost been an insane assist. Didn't quite work out. But we lead. We have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 early days. Through the middle. Oh, what a chance. Take a heavy touch. He's away. Keeps. Comes out. Oh, you're fucking joking. You're joking. Jamie Tart has hit the post from the chip. Phenomenal play. Are you all fucking kidding me? That is 2 glorious chances, and Reina, that is the worst miss of the lot. How do you put that over the bar? Can you tell I want this? I am not excusing shit like that. That's fucking dreadful, Reina. God, look at the afterburners of Smith Rowe. Oh, Dixon, mate, you were getting cooked. Well, that's a go. Oh, O'Brien with another save, and we can work this out. Yes, we can. Well done. Wow, a go! Oh, that's hit the woodwork. That is very dangerous. Arsenal are looking very dangerous. I gotta be honest. Oh, I've missed. I've missed. Look at what it's created here. This is a horrible moment, but very well dealt with. Why are you running past the ball, Dixon? Oh, thank God it doesn't matter. It's halftime. It's 1-0. We had a really good play that set up a good shot for that man, Jamie Tart, and we lead 1-0. It is the most uncomfortable 1-0 lead I have ever had. Not just for the stakes, but on the basis of play. Arsenal's pace is so stupidly quick. They pass the ball at such a quick speed and they move it along so quick. And I tell you what, they press well. And oh man, a lot. They are a bit of, they're a bit ahead. There you go, McAdoo. That's a clean tackle. Not so clean as the other one earlier from Moby Sanya. Oh no. How do they get these little balls through? Gabriel Jesus, good tackle. That cannot be! That cannot be! I didn't even actually tackle. I didn't press the button. I just stayed in the way. I don't even see me lunging in for a challenge, which would make sense considering that's a penalty out of nothing. That's fucking typical. Here we go then. What's it going to be? He goes right. Oh, I've dived the right way, but it's a penalty that's gone into the top corner. On my life, on everything, I put it on everything. I did not even go in for a tackle. I was just getting in the way, and the AI went in for the challenge. So, the game has quite literally given a penalty to Arsenal for free. I have not gone in for the challenge there. That's not on me. Unbelievable. All right, well, 1-1. And like I said, I felt like that had been coming. That's why it was so uncomfortable just having a 1-0 lead. Good slide. Pass there is nice. Tard, he's in. It's got to be number 2. I could have sweated that. I don't. It's Jamie Tard on the left foot this time, and that's a big goal. Massive, mega. You see what the fans in the background think of it. I could have maybe sweat this, to be honest with you. The option was on. We didn't in the end. We went for goal again, and that is, oh, mwah, amazing. Jamie Tart may be right-footed, but that left foot is just as sweet. That's sensation. I want to send that kid home crying. That really weird, demonic-looking kid. I want him home absolutely sobbing. Dad, why didn't we get Champions League? Because AFC Richmond's goated. Yes. Oh, come on. You're not quite, really. Oh, maybe. Hat-trick? No, not from there. But we'll take the corner. Finally, 10 minutes to go. It's away from our goal. That's all I want. I'd almost look to start playing it short, but we'll whip one in anyway from... decent position. I won't go for the header from there. Not yet, but it's a penalty. It's a penalty for some... No? What the fuck for, you absolute wanker? Let's see. He goes for it. I mean, it's very obviously not a tackle or a challenge. He's just trying to go for goal. So you could argue that the ref still has not made a mistake there, but I can see... I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a FIFA collision, you know. It's something that doesn't make fucking sense. It only happens in this goddamn game. Trainer, back. Just go back. Go back. Go to whoever is in space. I don't care. I would love to bang it forward and get a ceiling goal, but I'm not going to jeopardize it. Only want whoever's open. This is what we're doing. We're playing it smart and sensibly. Winchester. The cross. How many minutes? 5. Dixon. This could be it. This could be it. It could be Obi-Sanya. He is slow as shit. No. I'm trying to justify just holding the ball as long as possible, eh? But look, it might actually come to something here. It might actually come to something. There you go. And a cut back. No. Get back up on your feet. No. Oh, horrific. A strike. That's the goal! That will seal the game! Colin Hughes, the Welshman! Oh, baby, I told you not whipping the ball in straight away, passing it around was going to come to something, didn't I? And it did. Colin Hughes, what a pass out. It's literally gone right to him, sat for him. Not an actual bad touch considering the pace at which it came to him, but the pace it hit the back of the net was even better. That man has scored some monumental goals in this first season. I gotta give it to Hughes. He's the unlikely hero again, sealing the game, and we have got that big win against Arsenal that we needed at the Emirates. A humongous result. What does that mean for us in the table? I think it means 4th for the time being. Hell yeah, I think you'll find it does. We're up in a 4th purely on goal difference with Newcastle United tied on points and Arsenal and also Liverpool hot on our heels. Aston Villa also kind of maybe somehow in the mix as well. God, this is unbelievable. The pressure is ridiculous. It's relentless. We've got West Ham up next. Then we got Southampton. There are 2 others ahead of us. Ronaldo is having himself a season. Somehow Bruno Fernandes has just smashed it at Manchester United. He's on top, tied with Zapata, which is an interesting striker signing. But hey, who knows? Maybe he could be fantastic. We'll never know unless he were to sign in real life. But there you go. We have got Tart and Rojas in the mix for the Golden Boot. This game against West Ham, honestly, I might sim it regularly. I might then play the next game coming up against Southampton, but I'm going to make some rotations because that game is 3 days before the FA Cup final. So I want to rotate and make sure I have fit, healthy players for a cup final. This is where it gets brutal. We don't have that much depth in this team yet, even though we've got class players. But we're going for an FA Cup and Champions League, and every game is so important. Thankfully, this game will end in a dub with Lucas Paqueta scoring for them, but Jamie Tart getting one in the 2nd minute, and Winchester, the unlikely game winner in the 74th. West Ham's Premier League woes continue, and oh my God, look at this. with 35 games played. Liverpool, an extra game played, 3 points behind us. Newcastle United are on the same amount of games played. They're 3 points behind. However, to be fair, Arsenal still have a game in hand on us. They could go to 63 points. Who do they play? I'm trying to have a quick look. Manchester United. Well, that's not too bad for us. I mean, it certainly will be bad if we advance forward to the Southampton game and we see that Arsenal have gone to 63 points. Oh, and they haven't. They haven't. United in their fight for a title, which, by the way, they are still on for. I wasn't really looking toward the absolute top of the table, but Man City and Man United are going for this title, so that's big for them. Huge even for us, with Arsenal now falling further away. 5 points away from us with 3 games to go. Again, lads, honestly, it looks like we're getting very close, maybe depending on other results, to hopefully sealing a top 4 place. We win this game against Southampton and other results go really in our favor. We could wrap it up in the next game, maybe even. I don't know. But look, I'll play this game again. I'll do maybe the highlights once more, try to get the win. If we can do that, we could maybe hopefully wrap up both the FA Cup final and the top 4 hunt in this episode, in the next 2 games maybe. But under lights at Nelson Road Stadium, will we do it? Will we get this big 3-point total? Oh, come on, Ralph Hasenhüttl. I don't think you're going to be getting relegated this season, but you're not doing anything more than like 14th, 13th, 12th. Seriously, mate, just let us have it, please. I'll give you a handshake after the game if you let us win, please. Okay, corner for AFC Richmond. We're about halfway through the first half. Good ball delivery. Yeah, look, he's in front. Oh, doesn't win that header. God, even Kent doesn't get to that one. But we're still somehow going with this. Okay, I was not expecting that. Good ball in there. Little cross in there. He'll get to that one. Oh, that would have been unbelievable. Another one to defend here, boys. Just get in there. Bang. Good, strong challenge. That is like a laser right back to him. Still, they have the ball. Cannot believe they've still got this attack finally. In fact, they just gave it right back to us. Now we got a moment. Okay, how do we play this? We've got Tart to the right. Tart to the right. Do the unselfish thing. Give it off. Touch. I believe that was going in. Yes. If I don't win this game, if I don't get one more attack, and let's say it costs us Champions League, can you imagine? Here they come. Here they come. Oh, that's actually a really good play. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. That was a really good move. I could have defended it slightly better, of course. You can defend everything slightly better, but wow. Wow. Oh, I can't believe this. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. I got to get something from this or hell to pay. Yes! Oh, whoa! It should still be 2 extra points, but Bumbercatch delivers. That is some clutchness right there, and that's the end of the game. But wow, big controversy. I don't know what the hell's going on at EA headquarters, but someone needs a sack. That is unforgivable. If we end up missing out on something by any point or 2 at all, this is the moment. That was 100% going in. We have confirmed it was. It should be 2-1. It should be 2-1. Can you imagine even if Bumbercatch didn't score that equalizer? Equalizer, fuck me. It would have been even more controversial. We would have just straight up lost the game. Anyway, AFC Richmond are taking on Arsenal in a few days, like 3 days. We play the FA Cup final, but what does the Premier League table look like after that? After I got stiffed out of 2 points. But Newcastle can indeed finish above us, and so too can Arsenal, and technically so too can Liverpool. And I guess if you're... No, actually, no, Aston Villa cannot. Aston Villa cannot get Champions League. It's between us, Newcastle, Arsenal, and Liverpool. And wouldn't you believe it, Newcastle and Chelsea have a game to play against each other. And then Liverpool and Arsenal have a game to play against each other. A draw between those two would be lovely. And a win for Chelsea against Newcastle would be terrific too. But here we go, people. We're going to ditch all that Premier League talk. I am still reeling after being robbed against Southampton. Just don't do the same to me against us. We're going to play the full game anyway, so I can't imagine it would anyway. But Peter Tucker is back from his injury right before the FA Cup final. big call to be made. Do we play him in his first game back in a final? It looks like he's still susceptible to injury or re-injury, but he's got 100% stamina. I think I'm probably going to have to do the smart thing and put him on the bench. Maybe in the final 2 games of the Prem, I might give him a run. But we rotated nicely in the last game. We got absolutely cucked. We got robbed. But now we take on Arsenal again. They are once again very, very tired, but it did not seem to matter in the last game, the pace they were playing. Now we take them on again. Wembley Stadium, FA Cup, the FA Cup specialists versus AFC Richmond, going for their first FA Cup title and a cup double. Can little old AFC Richmond do what the mighty Liverpool was able to do last season? Win the Carabao Cup, win the FA Cup. This is it, people. What's it going to be? I'm not going to say the pressure's off, because we've already won a title. If we lose this, it will be devastating, but it would not be particularly nice to go down after getting all the way here. I must say that Arsenal played a hell of a game, even though they lost 3-1 last time. So I'm expecting a hard final. We won the last one 4-1 against Chelsea. If I got that again, I'd be completely stunned. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and Jesus are on yellow cards. You could have picked up one extra one for the 3 of you before this game. It would have been so much nicer if you would have. But indeed, the final has been reached. It is once again Mikel Arteta versus Ted Lasso. This time in a cup final. This time for the FA Cup honours. It's okay. In some parts of the pitch, I can very clearly make out who's who. Like, no, not that time. A simple header one here. Shot. Eventually, how does none of that get in the back of the net? What a ball. And an amazing chance for Reina. I've gone for glory with him. You could have almost maybe slipped in Adesanya. But no. The American tried to hit the front for the American manager and has shunk it. Not good. Got that pass off. Come on. Charge at him. Dixon. Oh, not. Oh, yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. All the way with a kind little deflection to keep us going. And Jamie Tart looks to have scored in an FA Cup final. Look at the run from Obisanya. Obisanya. Oh, my Lord. Have I already... Bloody Sam with an incredible bursting run down the right-hand side, sweating it over to Jamie Tart, who returns again to haunt Arsenal, this time at Wembley. Almost even worse than haunting them at the Emirates. And on the exact half an hour mark, number 5 for the competition. If I'm correct, that could also be number 30 for the whole season for Jamie Tart, our highest rated player. And, oh, well, Dixon's just taken it off him so easily. And now we could be away again. Rojas, he's gone through. He's been clipped. He's still going. And that will be a free kick. And finally a card. Thank you, referee. Now, this is an interesting opportunity. Do we go for goal again? The wall is just outside of the box once more. But we could try it, I reckon, just a smidge up higher. A little more curl. Maybe even more to the right. And we're going for about, 3.5 bars. Does it get up and down? It's not bad. Oh my God! I think it's hit the crossbar and hit Ramsdale and just gone off. Oh, terrible spot to be in. And Marquinhos has got an equaliser back for Arsenal. Well, can you believe it? Went in for the tackle. Pass off there. Not going to be able to stop that shot in time as soon as the ball got through after we tried to pressure, I think it was Odegaard. And what a rocket, accurate strike at that near post for an equaliser for Arsenal. And we're right where we started. There it is. Just bang it away. I don't think... That was really well, nicely worked out, actually, but it's not going to matter. The sun, right, when it lands on my players or lands on an Arsenal player, it makes us almost indistinguishable. It's shitting me off. I don't know why the hell this game is making me wear orange kits. It's not making me. I could have changed it, yes. But why is this it by default? Fucking dumb. So underway now with the second. That is a great fucking pass, mate. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. Come on, mate. No. He doesn't play the pass, not yet. I played him on too there for a second. And there's a misconfusion. Oh, man, there's so much confusion going on right now. It's crazy. Tart's going to hold up the ball here. Pass into the middle. Little flick on there. Continuing it on. Reina's pushing on. I wanted to pass it, but all defenders went to him, and he couldn't get it off. Smith Rowe has an injury. A layoff there for Odegaard. It's not picked off. It's Tomiyasu. It's Marquinhos. It's a block. Please hold. Thank you, O'Brien. Oh, he's got that through. Jesus. No tackle made there. Is he on? He's not. He's not onside. It will not be a second goal for Marquinhos. Have that, mate. Sucked in. Oh, mate. Oh, I was bricking it. I was actually bricking it. Part of me thought he was going to be on. No. Pretty clear. He's off. Goodness gracious me. A mini heart attack for sure. Can we now, in the cruelest twist of fate, get ourselves a goal in the last minute? Reina, pass it. Reina, mate, I feel like I need to take you out the fucking game. You're just so shit. Just shit currently anyway. I won't completely write you off. Dixon, pass. That one's all right. Obisanya, we're still going here. Could be. Oh, it will surely be. And it will be tied in the 90th minute to win the FA Cup for AFC Richmond. Oh, it has happened. Can you believe it? Jamie Tart has done it. It's a thorough pass along the edges of the box and a little back heel from Danny Rojas, which gets it to Tart, who slots it in the side netting. Oh my God, it won't go to extra time. I was convinced it would. Jamie Tart said no. There will be no time to restart this game. They will kick it off and the ref will blow his whistle and we will run on the pitch instantaneously. Jamie Tart, the hero. I am astonished. I am absolutely astonished. I had it written off. I thought it was going to be a 2-1 win for Arsenal. They had it chalked off in the final few minutes. We go up the other end. I still thought it would have been extra time, but Tart has delivered and AFC Richmond have won the cup double. It is just extraordinary. Roy Kent will get to lift it up. Are you kidding me? Did that just happen? I think it did. Roy Kent lifts up the FA Cup for AFC Richmond, for Ted Lasso, and the fairy tale first season is officially complete. I cannot believe what we have witnessed. Jamie Tart is the king of clutch. What an athlete, what a player. He's missed a few chances, but in the crunch time moments, he stood and delivered. Holy crap, what an FA Cup final. I thought it got a bit stale in the second half. It couldn't have finished any better. Unbelievable, just sensational. If we get the cup double and finish in Champions League places, that is just the most unbelievable start to a career mode I may have had with a team like this. But if we don't get Champions League after all this, you can still hardly call the season a fail. You couldn't call it a fail at the beginning of the season if we had gotten even Europa League. Jamie Tart up to 32 goals and 13 assists. I thought Rojas was on for a player of the season sort of season. No. Tart's taken over toward the end in the crunch time. It's incredible. And I'm going to need him to continue to be clutch in the last two games of the Premier League. Fulham and Brighton. That's all we have left between us and Champions League. Fulham are 19th, ladies and gentlemen. I will not risk it with a sim. It's going to be a slightly longer video. I'll do the highlights. I'll make sure I try to take care of it myself. But over where we are, look at Liverpool, look at Newcastle. They have 37 games played. We have a game in hand. We win this game. We will go 4 points clear of Liverpool and Newcastle. They won't be able to catch us. Arsenal still have that game against Liverpool. So if Liverpool draw their game that they have remaining, which will pretty much be the last game of their season anyway, so it may not matter. Do Arsenal have a game in the meantime? They must do. It's against Crystal Palace. If Crystal Palace can take a point, at least, against Arsenal, and we win, we are Champions League bound. What will it be? What will it be? Do we wrap it up here with a win against Fulham? Will it be a win at all? Will I get cheesed out of a win like I did in the last highlights? I'm almost scared to do this again, but I will trust in the game. One more time. If it happens again, I don't think I'll do it until they fix it, because that was some cheese. But this to maybe book a place in the Champions League and seal 4th place. I'm hoping the highlights will be very kind to us, considering Fulham are fighting relegation and we're fighting for top 4. Only time will tell though. We're kicked off, we're underway. Rojas has got it going. We're going to start the game off with a counter-attack, and you know what? I might immediately just bang it on forward. That's a perfect pass. Rojas a little slow, but he's in. And he'll smack it in. The first goal straight away from the first attack. That is how you start. Christ, we were not getting those against the top teams when we were doing highlights, were we? Wow. Another counter-attack coming up. This one, I don't think I'll try. I think he would have ended up being in his attacking half by the time I played it to him. Tart, not going to beat him for pace there, no. Free kick. We're in the crowd watching for this one. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? All right, Obisanya, let's see if you can really swing in a good one. It's not bad. It's really not bad, but we don't win it. Another chance for us. A crossing opportunity. We are yet to see Fulham score, which is good. A ball up over the top. It's on there for him. And it's a second. It's a second for Tart. And it is hopefully 3 points. That could be the goal that maybe sends us into it. Tucker is in there somewhere. I want him. And that's... oh, it's there for him. It's at the back stick. It's Tart! And that is a third goal. And that is the win. Holy hell, Jamie Tart might actually be on for the golden boot now with this, you know. It's crazy. I need to keep feeding him the ball. I think Rojas's chance are done now. They have to be. Rojas rides one challenge. That pass is poor. Picked off. Lost it. Is it the end of the game? It's a penalty. Oh, you've got to give it a Tart. Oh, right up into the top corner again. And he scores again. Jamie Tart, hat-trick. He's coming for the golden boot. He's not just coming for Champions League football. And it has been a slaughter of Fulham. They're going down. They surely will be. And Jamie Tart walks away with the match ball. Amazing performance. Where does that leave him in the golden boot race? Where does that leave us? Has Arsenal failed to get all 3 points against Crystal Palace? If they have. If they have, which they have, we are in the Champions League. I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, you will find it is AFC Richmond finishes in 4th. We are Champions League bound. We have had a hell of a season. We've won the cup double. We have probably got Jamie Tart a golden ball. I mean, golden boot. We'll wait and see. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, we haven't, because Zapata has added 3 more goals as well. You're kidding me. Jamie Tart needs to get... oh, we're going to try to score at least a goal or 2 with him. You know, I wasn't even going to bother with the last game, but now we just want Tart to get the golden boot. What a bloody star. He just... the game against Arsenal, both games against Arsenal, he was just running the show. He was just the big man. He was the guy. And again, he's the guy toward the end of the season. This guy's already achieving legend status in this career mode. I mean, if he gets a golden boot here, it's only the start. I'm only going to bother with the attacking highlights, and I am only facilitating for one man. This game is actually a dead rubber. It doesn't change anything for us. We will finish 4th, whether we win or lose. Nothing changes. I just want Tart to get as many goals as possible in front of his home fans. Let's get this man the golden boot. Outright would be absolutely terrific. If that's not the case, we can share it with Zapata. I don't mind. 25 goals is what we need, so 1 more for Jamie Tart. I know we can do it, boys. Come on. No defense, just vibes, just attack. Let's get this man his golden boot. And it's a penalty straight away, and it's going to be for Jamie Tart. That is perfect. Looks like Brighton Hove Albion have already scored. And Jamie Tart, am I going to go the same spot again? He loves that top left corner. Oh, yes, Jamie Tart, you superstar. Once again, he's already done it. Even the game is on sync with me, giving me little penalties and everything. We love that. Now we got a counter-attack. Tart's going to be on the right. I think he'll be clean away here too, if we can send him away on time. Oh, this is big. It's a bit wide for him. He's slowed down by it. It's not what we want. Stop and turn. That's not what we want. The through ball has stuffed him up. We have another chance. Tart's going to get on the end of this one. I'm going to settle and fire. And he's going to put it over. Oh, my goodness. You're kidding me. Another penalty for Jamie Tart. His last 3 penalties, I think, I've pretty much all put in the same spot. Am I going to do it again? I am, and it's going to work every time. They just don't learn. It's the top left every time, and if Zapata has not scored a goal in his last game of the season, we have just wrapped up the golden boot for Jamie Tart individually, and it might still maybe be even more. Here we go. We've got a bit of a solo run on here. I might run right. It might be for Rojas, but you know I want it for Tart. It's got to be for Tart. He's not running hard enough. Oh my God, and you've missed anyway, Rojas. Go on, head it down, it won't matter. Mate, Tart wasn't going for it. He had a defender all over him. Maybe I should have just passed it to him anyway, but he was so covered, I didn't think he would ever get to it in time. Can't excuse the lack of effort. I was trying to get him to run forward as well too, but here we go. His projected goals are 25. Mate, his actual goals are 26. He's 6 short of the competition record. Amazing season. Will it be enough for the Golden Boot outright? 2 penalties. Is that how he does it? Oh, Chelsea have scored twice. Chelsea have scored twice. If Zapata scored both of them, Tart won't get the Golden Boot. That, would be so cruel. Moment of truth time. I'm going to switch over to the player stats tab, and we will know if Jamie Tart is Premier League Golden Boot winner. 3, 2, 1. And he is! Zapata did not score any of those 2 goals. Perfect season. Absolutely perfect season. Amazing start. We've got Champions League. Top 4, 4th place, unbelievable, both cups, and we have the Golden Boot winner in the Premier League. Jamie Tart scores 26. A literal god amongst men. He's up to 87 overall, 37 goals, 13 assists. Yes, he has 50 goal contributions in Season 1, and he's only getting better. Boy, what is this? And let's not, of course, try to overshadow Danny Rojas too much here. Phenomenal player. He was terrific this season as well with 28 goals and 11 assists himself. Bloody 39 goal contributions. Terrific. Obisanya is a heck of a player. I just need to try to get him more involved, but I think we're doing that a bit more. Hughes was really surprisingly good as well. And then shout out all the others. Kent's not too bad. Didn't really sell him too much compared to all the others though, did I? Bombercatch, despite the lack of stats, is a tidy player. I'm happy to have him. Rayner has been a bit iffy, but his growth is good, so I'm hoping when he gets higher rated, he'll become really good. Shout out to Peter Tucker. It's a big shame about the injury, but hopefully his overall growth will just soar next season as well. And anyone else in the team, O'Brien turned into a fantastic goalkeeper in the second half of the season. I might, maybe regardless though, still go for a new keeper next season. And I suppose to just everyone else in the team, what a season. What an outfit. Oh, so proud of AFC Richmond. What a career mode. Season 1 is wrapped up, and it's only going to get better from here as we move into the Champions League with Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is a Champions League manager, ladies and gentlemen, and a cup winner, and a 2-time cup winner. You love to see it. Juventus actually won the Champions League final against PSG too, so that's an interesting final. Didn't think a lot of people think Juventus would have been able to have gotten in there. I mean, for starters, part of me almost thought they weren't even in the Champions League with how dire they were last season. All objectives are a tick. Manager popularity rating is a 99. Think of what his manager rating would have been, Ted Lasso, when he first got there. Bloody negative 99. Now, he could not get any better. The final bit of action I will do in this season is promote all the young players in my youth academy that have turned 17. So we have got Edgar that's coming in. Pretty much all of them are Scottish. Charles Holden is getting promoted. And you know what? Just because, like, who cares? I'll promote Jake Buckley, myself, or the guy at least with my name. Potential's only going to be high 70s, but you know what? Who cares? He needs to be in the team. He needs to. And Olaf Svensson with his solid potential as well. They're all coming in. Liam Ward has 90 to 94 potential. And Fisher, the keeper, also with about 90 potential. The team is stacked for future talent, lads. This is going to be mad. Bit of a longer episode, lads. Obviously, I thought I would break up the end of this season into 2 episodes. But once it really quickly became apparent that we could wrap it up within this 1 episode, I said, you know what, let's just do a long one. But I hope you've enjoyed it, lads. Ted Lasso in this first season back in the Prem gets 4th place, gets an FA Cup, gets a Carabao Cup. And to think if we'd won the pre-season tournament, we had all trophies available to us. But no, it didn't quite happen. That's okay, though. What a bloody season, lads. Can't believe it. See you all in season 2. Hopefully we'll be coming out within a day or 2. If you haven't already, like the video. I'm sure you subscribe, but if you're not, be sure to do so. See you all for the next one, people. Season 2 right around the corner. Catch you later, and bye-bye.